Welcome to today's edition of Freundly Information. My name is Jane Freund and I'm your host. I'm an author, publisher, and speaker. Also, I taught communication for 10 years at Boise State University. And in addition, nearly 25 years ago, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Here are some pictures of me at different stages in my life. Thought you'd enjoy those. Today's Freundly Information is about the love chapter. I'm referring to the love chapter in the Bible, and that's 1 Corinthians 13. Let's start with some background on 1 Corinthians. The author was Paul, and the book was written sometime between 53 and 57 AD. The audience was the church at Corinth, which Paul had established during his second missionary trip from 49 to 52 AD, and that church is primarily made up of Gentiles. The context is that while in Ephesus during his third missionary trip from 53 to 57 AD, Paul wrote to the church at Corinth to deal with issues of spiritual immaturity and morality. That's a bit on the background of the book of 1 Corinthians. And speaking of books, the book 12 More Lessons in Christian Doctrine by Denver Sizemore is the basis for much of what is presented in today's video. So let's start with my favorite definition of love, which is an unconditional commitment to someone's well-being. Let's break that apart. The word unconditional means without qualifications, such as, I will love you if you do such and such. Unconditional means unqualified. The word commitment is defined simply as dedication. If you're committed to someone, you're dedicated to them. Speaking of someone, that means others or yourself. Mark 12:31 states that the second greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. All right, now the word well-being means the state of being contented. All right, now that we have love defined, let's look at the heart of what is known as the love chapter in the Bible, and that's 1 Corinthians 13. Let's start by looking at 1 Corinthians 13:4, which states, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. 1 Corinthians 13:5 says, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. 1 Corinthians 13:6 says, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. 1 Corinthians 13:7 says, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And the crux of 1 Corinthians 13 comes in 1 Corinthians 13:8, which says, love never fails. Interestingly, Paul presents 2 positive qualities of love, then 8 negative qualities of love, then 5 positive qualities of love. Watch how he sandwiches that together. Okay, now that you've learned a bit about 1 Corinthians 13, take some time to study it more in depth. Do you have comments or questions about this video? Please post them in the feedback section below. And know that your feedback is most appreciated. And look for more videos to be added regularly to the Freundship Press channel on YouTube. And please subscribe to our Freundship Press channel as well. If you're interested, you can buy my book, The Fine Art of Female Friendships, a Bible study on women's friendships. It's available on ebook format from www.amazon.com and in print book format at www.freundshippress.com. Freundship Press is spelled FREUNDSHIPPRESS. And let me conclude with a Freundly tip. The number one form of self-sabotage is procrastination. So do not put off until tomorrow what you can do today. This is Jane Freund. Thanks for listening.